Hey, good morning. Good morning. Coach Micheal Burt. Guess which city I'm in? Let me give you a clue. It's called the Batman building right there. Batman is always downtown Nashville. So I get some exercise this morning. It's about 7 a.m. And I like to bring you guys a rhythm every Tuesday and Thursday. During your life happens in a rhythm. Your heart beats in a rhythm. I am convinced after 31 years of coaching that when you get out of rhythm in something is when you lose momentum. Momentum is energy headed in a direction, Freddie Blanton. When we get out of rhythm, we lose momentum. When we're in rhythm, we gain momentum. Momentum is energy. Morning. Headed in a direction. Okay? So I don't know which way your momentum is headed right now. But you can change the trajectory of your momentum by just changing a few actions, man. And ask yourself this question, Dre. When I'm at my best, when I'm at my peak, when I'm clicking on every cylinder, what are the conditions for my prey drive to be high? Now, I'm going to do this session this morning on identity because I just walked by a bar down here on Broadway that used to be up in Demumbrium called Losers. A lot of people identify themselves as being someone who loses. Winners identify themselves as people who win. See, the greats, the great people you study, typically develop a concept of themselves very early in life that cannot be broken. See, the only reason they make a place called Losers is because people feel like they're losing. And I'm going to go down to Losers Bar because I'm a loser. See, the name of the place should be Winners. I think they did have a place called Winners and Losers up in there. But my point is, this is an identity thing. Your identity has got to become, I dress up, I show up, I grow up, and I deliver. I don't whine, I don't complain, I don't make excuses. People are paying me the big money because we're the best at what we do. We have an obligation to show up and deliver and over-deliver. See, now we're getting into identity. If your identity is, hey man, I'm going to go down to Losers because I'm a loser. And all my life I've been a loser. That can change. Boom. Just like this. I went and saw Damon West speak on Saturday. I don't know him personally, but he wrote a book called How to Be a Coffee Bean. He was a meth addict. He broke into people's houses in Texas. He went to federal prison for 65 years. He thought he was going to get probation. They spent 10 minutes deliberating. They sentenced him to 65 years of life. Texas federal penitentiary. Now, I want you to think about this. He got in. He had an incredible attitude. He changed the environment. He got out. So you can tell me all day long that you can't change. But you can. Identity is who you think you are, not what other people think you are. So when you're looking at your identity, this is why I teach the habits of the top 1% so much. The identity of the top performers is remarkable boldness, intrinsic motivation, connection and community, ability to lock in. You got to say, I am a person that follows through. I am a person that shows up. I am a person that knows how to win. This is identity. And when you really get this, see, identity is not down there on Broadway. I'm a partier. I'm going nowhere. I don't have any goals. I don't have any dreams. I've been there, man. I've been down there. I know. There's nothing wrong with it, by the way. There's nothing wrong with going down there and having a good time. But going down there every night, and that's who you are, that starts developing identity. See, right up the street up here, I'm building a greatness factory. I believe that people have greatness in them. I believe that people need to step into that greatness. So when you think about your identity, a lot of it has to do with your self-talk. See, from 21 to 25, here's what I told myself. I'll be a good coach, Ashley, but I'll never be a championship coach. When I started writing books, I'll be a good author, but I'll never be a Wall Street Journal best-selling author. When I built my business, man, I'll be able to make some money, have a good living, but I'll never be one of the top guys in the world. And then all of that shifted. And I think it happened when I was writing Flip the Switch. I went from saying, I'm going to emulate these people to I'm going to become one of these people. There's a big difference, guys. I'm going to stop emulating them. They're great. I'm going to become one of them. And to become one of them, I got to get better. I was watching that Taylor Swift documentary, because my daughter went to Taylor Swift and my wife went to Taylor Swift, but I stayed home with the little unit. And when they called her to tell her she didn't win a nomination that year for a Grammy or something, she'd been winning year after year after year. She paused for a second and she said, I'm just going to write a better album. I just need to write a better album. She didn't whine. She didn't complain. She didn't blame other people, because her identity is, I am where I am today based on the decision I made up until today. And if it's not good enough, I need to get better. See, that's what people need to be telling themselves right now. If I'm not winning, I need to get better. It's not somebody else's fault. It's my fault. And if you can develop that identity, the identity that we are based on every decision we made up until today. If we don't like where we are, we can change. We can shift. But we got to take different actions, man. We can't have the same actions. We can't be going down to losers and telling ourselves we're winners. That's what's got to shift. Small shifts that can make a significant difference. I was watching a sermon on Jimmy Evans, and he was talking about how he was a smoker, and he knew it was bad for him, Timothy, but he kept smoking. And he felt one day the Holy Spirit tell him to say this to himself: I am not a smoker. I'm a non-smoker. And he went to work that day. I'm a non-smoker. That's what he told himself all day long. I'm a non-smoker. And his best friend said, hey man, you want some cigarettes? And he said, I'm a non-smoker. And his friend said to him, I just saw you smoking a pack of cigarettes yesterday. He said, well, today I'm a non-smoker. And he dropped the habit of smoking because he changed how he saw himself. Identity. I'm a winner. I know how to win. I'm a person of interest. I'm going to show up. I'm going to grow up, and I'm going to deliver. This is identity. Now, I'll close with this. Tomorrow I've got to activate. It's completely free. Over 1,000 people, probably 1,500 people. See this gentleman over here? Homeless person. Let's see if you can see him. He's got an identity. See, he believes. See that? He believes he's a homeless person. He believes he's without hope. He believes he's without skill. And until it changes inside of him, it ain't gonna change right here. He's gonna keep showing up. He's gonna keep probably creating destruction for himself until he changes his personal identity. You know what you need to change it? Get around people who, right? If you're a smoker, get around non-smokers. Okay? If you want to play at a higher level, get around people who are playing at a higher level. See it first. See it. And after you see it, it opens your mind. It actually changes certain things once you know your habits of thinking. It changes the neural pathways. So see? This guy's getting out of control. He's probably going to end up in jail. And that's a shame, man. It's a shame. So, hope you have a great day. My name's Coach Micheal Burt. I got to activate tomorrow. I'll post the link. I got me and Andy Elliott Friday and Saturday, the Revenue Revolution. I got me and Tim Story on Saturday on Master the Stage. Get involved, man. Change that identity. Let's get you to the higher frequency, all right? I'm Coach Burt. Everybody needs a coach.